Do you want 2025 to look the exact same as it does right now? Or do you want to live a better, more fulfilling, purposeful life in 6 months? Because I don't know about you guys, but the way that I started this year is completely different from the way that I'm living right now in August. And so by January 2025, I want my life to look even better than what it is right now. Hopefully more money in my bank account, hopefully 10 pounds lighter, hopefully more subscribers, and I'm finally monetized on YouTube. I'm working towards a successful time at the end of this year. I want to look back at this time and be like, wow, look at all of the stuff that I have accomplished, look at all the things that I've done so far, because I was able to have this step-by-step plan that really helps me stay focused, stay committed, and stay disciplined. Because those are the 3 things that you need in order to have a success story, in order for you to have what I would say accomplishment of your goal. And so it all truly just depends on you, what you want in life and what you want to do from here on out. You have 6 months, okay? We're still at the beginning of August. August is not a waste just yet. I guess it depends when you're watching this, but if you're watching this live when it's uploaded, then you still have so much time to really make a difference for yourself by January. So I'm going to start from you. From day 1, start to success and what you need in order to have success. Now you may be thinking, why are you talking about success? What have you done in order to be successful? Why are you thinking that you're some sort of guru on success? Well, I would tell you this, that yes, I may not have the most subscribers, but what I did do is in the month of May, I uploaded 30 videos every single day in the month of May. And I did it through a breakup. I did it through my job, my full-time job, 2 kids, and I was able to go from having 18 subscribers to 400 subscribers by the end of the month. So when I tell you about success and what it took to get to that end point and actually see it through, I've learned so much about discipline, commitment, and consistency. I learned so much. So that is why I'm bringing you today the knowledge that I've learned in the past 6 months and through that challenge that I did for myself, and what I'm going to be continuing doing for the rest of this year, and hopes that I will become monetized by October like I really want. Before we begin, I did want to tell you guys that I have created an emailing list for those of you guys who want to have a goal setting mind map. It's free for anybody to download. All you need to do is just input your email and you will be also added to my emailing list. It is a free goal setting mind map where if you are just at the wit's end of not knowing what the heck to start with and what the heck to do, then this is the place to start. You start at organizing your thoughts. What is the main point of these next 6 months? You need to have a action plan. You need to have a doomsday plan, which we'll get to. You need to have all these things taken in place, but the thing is that how can you go step by step if you have everything in your mind and nothing down on paper? You need to just brain dump it all so that you can get what's actually necessary and get what's actually important and what you actually want to achieve. So I created this mind map to help those of you organize your thoughts and organize those just little things that are floating around your head and actually put it down on a piece of paper. So again, that is free to download for anybody down below. And also, if you want to have an accountability partner for these next 6 months, then please join my Facebook group called The Committed Collective, where we are a collective who is staying committed these next 6 months. If you need an accountability partner, then this is the perfect place for you, because we talk all things goal, all things challenges, and all things just struggle, personal journey, and encouraging each other to really go after it and really go after your dream. It's a very lonely place to be when you're working really hard to get to where you want to be, but it doesn't mean But it doesn't mean that you have to be at it alone, because there's a virtual friend out there for you who is willing to help you, encourage you, and uplift you. And by that virtual friend, I mean me and everybody on the Committed Collective group. So please join. It's down below. It's free again for anybody to join. All you have to do is just ask to be in the membership and you're in. You're free. It's free. Again, anybody for anybody to join. I have 25 members so far, so I'm so happy that those of you who have joined the membership. I'm hoping that I will get up to 50 members so that I can start going live on there weekly and just really get to know my community over on the collective. So the link of that will also be down below. Let's get started with the first thing. From start to success in 6 months, every step explained. So number one, you start with the vision, the main focus, okay? How the heck do you know where you're going if you don't have the vision for it? And by vision, I don't mean just like some blurry image of what you perceive it to be. I want the smell, the taste, the look, the environment, how you're feeling, and all the senses. I want to know all of it, because this gives us a better idea of what exactly, pinpointing exactly what our achievement and what our accomplishment is going to look like. What are you doing? What are you wearing? Who are you with? What location? Everything about it. You need to dive deep about your vision and what you want in the next 6 months. What is your next 6 months are going to look like? And we have to be realistic with ourselves. This is the thing. We can't just think that we're going to become millionaires in 6 months. I mean, you can if that's what you're really going to go after, but we have to be realistic with ourselves. What can we realistically do for ourselves in 6 months? If we do the same thing every single day, the same task every single day, what can we accomplish? And by 6 months, again, for me, realistically, I'm hoping that I will be monetized. I'm hoping that I've launched an online business. And I'm hoping that I'm making some sort of passive income off of YouTube where I'm able to pay for one bill at least. That is what realistically I want by January 2025. So think exactly what it is that you want, right? And this is where we start. We start with just one thing only, because we want to have so many goals for ourselves. Like, I have so many goals. Realistically, I have so many goals. I have like maybe 5 to 10 goals of what I really want in life. However, I can't get to everything in 6 months because A, I don't have the time for everything, and B, seasons come and go. So right now is the season for me to really dive deep into my YouTube channel and have that taking off before I can tackle something else. Number one, because I am very, very busy right now. I just jumped from part-time to full-time. Before, I was able to work on 2 goals, like working on losing weight and doing YouTube at the same time. But because I jumped up to working full-time, being able to go to the gym has kind of taken a backseat. But my main focus is always going to be onto YouTube. And so we need to focus on the stuff that you really, really want in this moment. What is the number one thing that you truly want that would make you the most happiest? What is the number one thing that you've always wanted but never had the courage to go out and get it for yourself? You need to work on that first. That's the focus. That's the main plot. That's the vision right there. And then you dive deeper into it. You start thinking of all the senses. What is your life looking like in 6 months? Who are you with? What are you doing? What does your follower count look like? What does your checkings account look like? What does it look like? What is the vision? And so you can do this easily with by doing like a vision board. A lot of people love doing vision boards. I love doing vision boards. You can make this simply on Pinterest and create a vision board, and it doesn't have to be too complicated. Maybe from 5 to 10 pictures, and you can call it a day. But you start with the vision. You start at the beginning. You need to have one focus, one goal that you're going to do every single day, because it's going to take a lot of your time. This goal is going to take a lot of your time, a lot of your free time, the time that you used to be able to go onto TikTok and scroll endlessly on there, the time that you got to watch a reality show and spend all your time watching that reality show is going to get taken away from this goal, because you're going to sacrifice all that free time that you did have in order to work on this goal. I'm sacrificing a lot of my free time in order to accomplish this goal of becoming monetized. But the thing is, it's the sacrifice that I am willing to make. Because if it was for anything else that I really didn't want, I'm not going to be making that sacrifice. But because I really, really want to become monetized, I'm willing to make that sacrifice in order to accomplish the thing that I really, really want. So pick one goal, understand that it's going to be a sacrifice, and create a vision for it. We start there. Number 2, research your plan. So in 6 months, you need to have a plan set in place that you will be referring back to a lot. You're going to be referring back to your doomsday plan. You're going to be referring back to your action plan and making sure that the action you're taking is actually making you progress. You're going to be reverting back to your plan a lot. But how do you create a plan? Well, you research it. You find someone else's personal story that has accomplished the same goal that you've wanted. Whether it's paying off debt, whether it's having 10,000 followers on Instagram, whether it's I bought a home, or I wrote a book, or I got straight A's in school. Everybody has a personal story on how they were able to achieve the goal that you want. And so you need to find the goal. You need to find the personal story that aligns with the life that you currently live. Because everyone's going to have different takes on how they achieved the same goal. No one's going to have just one direct path and that's just the way you do it. No, everyone's going to have different ways. Whether it's, let's say, I'm going to pay off my debt. Some people took on 2 jobs. Maybe that's not something you can do. Some people may have created a side hustle. Maybe that's something that you could do. Some people back on eating out. Some people cut back on drinking coffee. Like, there's so many different ways on how people were able to accomplish the same goal that you got. It doesn't mean there's only one way to get there. So you just need to find a personal story and take inspiration of what they've done and apply it in your life. If that doesn't work, then look for another personal story. But this is the plan that you're going to take place. Because yes, we can think of our own ways on how we can accomplish something, but research and finding concrete proof that someone has done it and it worked for them, it helps a lot more better to understand what it takes to have the thing that you want. Because that's another thing, is you may want it, but maybe you don't have what it takes to get there, or maybe you don't feel the inspiration to actually take that action. You'll start making excuses. You start telling yourself, oh, that all the reasons why this won't work. But if you have what it's willing to take, if you have what you're willing to do in order to accomplish something, then nothing is going to stop you. But you need to find that for yourself. You need to find that out for yourself. So research a personal plan, a personal story, somebody's story that inspires you, and it's like, okay, if they did it, I did it. To give you an example, my 30-day challenge, where I uploaded a video for every day, is I took that inspiration from someone else who did a 30-day live, where they went live every day on YouTube, and then they were able to grow their YouTube channel. And so I knew that I couldn't do a live, but I knew I could upload every single day for the month of May, and that would be something that I could commit to, and I did it. And so that was a personal plan. That was a research plan of me getting closer to getting monetized. So number 3, you need to create your timeline. Time management is super important when achieving your goal, because there's only so many hours in a day where you can actually work on the goal, because there's so many other obligations that are taking place at the same time, whether it's work, kids, activities, after school things, before work, like driving to and from. Like, there's so many obligations that actually take place in your day-to-day basis that maybe you don't have 4 to 8 hours a day to work on one singular goal. Maybe all you have is just 1 hour, and that's totally okay. But again, it takes time management to be able to focus and prioritize that 1 hour that you do have, and making sure that you don't waste it on anything else that's not working towards your goal. So you create a timeline of your day, from the moment that you wake up to the moment that you fall asleep. Let's say you wake up at 6 in the morning and you go to bed at 9. What happens in your day on a regular basis? What happens in your day? You write all those obligations in, and then whatever time is left over that's not assigned to a task, that is the time that you realistically have to be able to accomplish your goal. How much time do you have? For me, it's usually 1 hour. 1 hour of filming time, editing, uploading, and calling it a day. That's how much time I realistically have. Anything else, I just don't have the time right now. But that does not mean that it's gonna stay like this forever. Remember, referring back to the beginning of this video, seasons come and go. There may be a season where I have more free time opens up and I'm able to implement more time into my YouTube channel, or implement more time into another goal that I really want to achieve as well. But it all comes with time and time management and prioritizing the things. So I'm making sure that I'm not wasting my time on things that don't matter, like scrolling on my phone or messaging people back that don't require my attention at the moment. I need to focus on the things that matter first, and then whatever time is left over, that is when I can give back to somebody else, or when I could give back to myself, or when I could give back to whatever the case. But time management is so important to figuring out how to prioritize and how to be consistent, because the name of the game is momentum. We don't want to lose momentum. And so that's step 4. Step 4 is it's time to start and never stop. This is a forever ongoing thing. A goal is never actually accomplished because there's also maintenance. You need to maintain that goal. So once I become monetized, that doesn't mean I stop filming videos for the rest of my life because I've already monetized. No, from there on out, it's maintenance. I just keep uploading videos, maybe not every day or every other day, but maybe it's like 3 times a week or 2 times a week or 1 time a week. I keep the momentum going. The point is to start but never stop. I started in the end of December. I started my YouTube journey. Up until this point, I've made so much progress. Probably not as much as I would have. I've made so much progress, and I'm so proud of myself for the progress that I have made. But that doesn't mean my job is finished once I become monetized. No, from there it's a new goal, it's a new challenge, it's a new task that I need to go. Momentum, like I said, is the name of the game. You start and you never stop. You keep going until you hit that mark. You keep going until you surpass the thing that you really truly want. But you never want to stop, because it takes so much more energy and work instead of maintaining the goal throughout the rest of time. It's like so hot, I'm literally running out of words to say. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Rolty Silva. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys again on the next one. Bye.